welcome back to Max Reaction. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing good. I'm doing good. Let me know how you're doing down below in the comment section. But for now, we're going to listen to Mr. Rodrigo Duterte give a speech, and it's kind of like a religious speech, so this is really interesting to me. You know, if you follow my channel, I think he's good for the Filipino people. I think he absolutely loves his country, his soil, and the Filipino people. He does. You can see it in all his words. You can see it in his heart. You can see it in his eyes. And he really defends the Filipino people from the rest of the world. The ones that may think down up on the Philippines, he really defends them. And he has such an attitude, a good attitude of, I don't care what you think. We're the Filipino people. We own the Philippines. Stay out of our business. And I like that. But this is, you know, kind of a different speech. One that you don't see too often from him. I watched a little bit of it. And the person that created this video is like, yeah, dude, you can react to my video. So that's what I'm going to do. I didn't finish all the video because I wanted to finish it with you guys. So there's part of Tagalog in the title, so I'm probably going to butcher this. It's 10 years from now. Hindi na Tayo Makakaahon. 10 years from now, I'm not sure even what that means. So you're going to have to tell me down below. But let's check this out. Let's react to it.
Alam mo, sa buhay na ito, you believe in God. And there is God. And He controls everything. Ang makasabi lang kung kailan tayo mamatay, hanggang kailan tayo mabuhay sa mundong ito, saan, paano. It's a very complicated equation to understand it dito sa ating planeta. And that is why we have religion and we have faith in God. Why sometimes it is a painful death and sometimes it is a peaceful one.
It's a hard question.
Buhay natin sa mundong ito. As I have learned, this very late date, I'm 73 years old. I've been trying to figure out how life really runs in this universe, yung creation and the death.
Tough questions.
Itong lahat sa Diyos. Ang Diyos lang talaga ang makasagot ng lahat ng tanong na ito. Even if I make a vain attempt to blame somebody, to blame the weather, or maybe to blame the negligence of others, it won't really help anymore. Ang sekreto dito, I think, is just the acceptance. Hindi yung namatay. Tapos na yun eh. That we are born and we will die. So ayaw mas natin sa hindi. Now, tomorrow, our appointment with our earthly existence is handled by one Creator. But kung magsabi ka, there is somebody up there, or whoever it is, who controls the universe, I will agree to that. And if there is no God, I think the order of the universe will simply vanish and we will just collide with each other.
Right, there is a God.
There is a redeeming statement from God. Kung maniwala ka lang sa Diyos. And it is only God who can give you that commitment. But at the end of time, God will come back to judge the living and the dead.
Absolutely.
Something that we can hope for. How it would happen, only God can do it. Now, why do we have to die? Because we have to know the truth. And the truth does not come when we are still alive.
That's powerful.
Truth.
You have to die to know the truth, and to know the truth, you got to be dead because you can't find the truth being still alive. Wow. That's some strong stuff right there.
Of our being and our existence would only come to us when we die, because it is the Spirit now who can go to God face to face. Magsabihin ka, if there is justice, bakit yung mamahirap lang ang mamatay? Bakit lang ang mahirap magtiis ng... Bakit ang mga mayaman wala silang problema? But that is a very faulty proposition because hindi natin alam. Hindi mo lang alam kung anong problema.
Wow.
If you have faith in God, at kung sabihin mo, you begin to understand, at least just history. The Bible says, there is a time to be great. Kagaya ko, presidente ako. I do not know why. But there will always be a time that I will be nobody, and that is sure to come. and maybe to die. There is always a time for plenty, but there is always a time for want. There is always time to be merry, happy, and a time to be sad. A time to be healthy, strong, kumbata ka.
It's all true.
But sure as the sun will rise in the east, we will get old and weak. There's a time to feast, but there's time to want. A time to be spending a pera ka, but sometimes may problema. And a time for war, and a time for peace. And a time to be born, and a time
To die. Wow.
accept ninyo yung sinabi ko, my quote from the Bible, then alam ko, kaya na ninyo. Do not worry. Everybody and everybody will go. It's a matter of time. You may grieve. Go ahead. Cry. Because that is a part of the emotion when you live a life on this earth. Disappointment and that. Go ahead and cry. Huwag na yung pigilan. We are working and we work for you. For as long as there is graft and corruption, and for as long as there is no order in the society, we can never hope to rise. Mark my word, 10 years from now.
Whew.
Just call me name. Kasi magkapag, if you call me president, I will not respond. Hindi ako magsagot sa inyo. You just call me the challenges of my life na dumaan. Patay na rin tatay ko, patay na nanay ko. And, Bisaya ako, nanay ko Mindanao. But for us to travel from the Visayas to Mindanao, it was a long and winding road of hardships. Hindi lang ako magdrama, pero lahat tayo.
Now that, my friends, was powerful. That, my friends, I just stumbled up on this channel, and Kuya Boggs, definitely subscribe to it. They make awesome content. You can tell he loves the Philippines and he puts his heart into his videos. And this video was absolutely amazing, because without him creating this vlog, this video, I probably would have never seen this speech, heard this speech, because you don't find it, out through the major outlets of the news. At least I haven't stumbled, and I've watched a lot of videos. So this is just a different light of Mr. Rodrigo Duterte. A lot is tough talk, and this is tough talk too, but in a different way. And I feel like this was a message, not only to the Filipino people today, but a message to the Filipino people for the next decade and the next decade. And going back, videos like this of Rodrigo definitely needs to be found, definitely needs to be heard, because hopefully he has the Philippines set on the right path. And they can look back and say, this man helped get the Philippines this way. And let's see what he's got to say. Very strong words, very powerful words. Yes, there is a God. There's only one true creator. He's absolutely right. And having to die to know the truth, that's a scary thought. But it's a thought each and every one of us on this earth has to deal with. Whether you think about it or not, you're gonna have to live through it or not. And there's no or not. You're gonna have to live through it. You're gonna have to die to know the truth. So, absolutely inspiring. And I just want to know your opinions on his speech. Have you heard this speech? Have you heard Mr. Rodrigo Duterte talk in this manner? I don't know. Comment down below and let me know. Because there's a lot of negative things about him out there. And to be honest, he gets criticized for his his war on drugs. But here in the United States, there's a serious drug problem. There's people falling out dead everywhere. There's a whole generation just stuck on drugs. Really, really bad drugs. It can kill you, the first time. It's horrible. And what's our government doing? They're just bickering between themselves, and they're not solving the real freaking problems. And it pisses me off, If we had a president like Rodrigo Duterte, this drug problem that we have now, it wouldn't be anywhere close to what it is now, you know? It would be much more solved. So, he's doing a lot of good for the Philippines. And there's always going to be people pointing bad light on everybody because you can't please everybody. And you shouldn't try to please everybody. You should just try to correct the biggest problems you have for your people, and that's what he is doing in his heart, in his sight. And that's honorable because, like I said, the government here, they could care less. They actually make money off the drug problem here because they let all these pharmaceutical companies just pump out all these pills everywhere, here, and they're collecting the money on the backside. But anyway, it's not about the U.S. This was about Rodrigo Duterte and his speech, and it was absolutely amazing. So those are my thoughts. You tell me your thoughts, and if you like the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Peace.